Hello everyone and welcome to another WarThunder 12, YouTube video. Now I haven't really been uploading recently, I've been away quite a bit. New York, the holidays, and been out training. Thankfully I've lost quite a bit of weight. Anyways, recent update in WarThunder, we saw new units being added in particular the Brumbar, the German king of Derp. It's that simple, is the king of Derp now. It's no, the KV2's got nothing on this tank, like. But here today they introduce and show some gameplay of it, as sadly I didn't get to put a video up on its release due to the fact I was away and well my internet dongle didn't let me do that. I ran out of internet on it, downloading an update. Anyways, looking at the statistics, well better do it this way. It's got 12 degrees second rotation speed, -8 and 30, which is desperately needed because, put it this way, the round doesn't go straight, it lobs like a mortar. Though in saying that, it gives great advantages as you're able to hit over targets, and the fact is it nearly hits directly down on top of it, so that if the armor's angled enough it'll hit pretty much vertically, which gives it quite a bit of penetration power and packs quite a punch. As you can see at the front, it's got 100 mil with 60 on each side with an effective of about 180, 50 on the ring, and on the turret bulge there is 250, 145, 30 on the cannon. It's quite well armoured as long as you play it right on the main face of the turret. It's got 20 on the front hull there, it's got 50 here, so this area is a weak spot in general for it. Shoot there, you're guaranteed you're going to penetrate it. It's not going to guarantee a kill, but you could set it on fire because there's a fuel tank, and you might hit the ammunition if you're lucky. Now, if you angle this here right, it can bounce quite a lot of shots, surprisingly. It really can, as in the video I'm about to show you. Now, looking at the rounds, it carries two types of rounds: high explosive and high explosive anti-tank. Now, personally, from personal experience, messing around with both, high explosive seems to work best. I've had some issue with spaced armor, which I had to use the heat for. But as you can see, the heat does 160, all the way down at 90, 138 at 60, and 80 at 30. It's got 5 kilos of TNT. Well, that's its explosive equivalent. It's 40% RDX and 60% TNT. Travels at 240 meters a second and is 25 kilos. Now, if we look at the high explosive, is 38 kilos. Travels at 240 meters a second. It's Amatol. 8.6 kilos explosive mass and 8.6 kilos equivalent TNT. It has 60mm across all the board, across it all in general, no matter the range or angle, which is pretty handy. Another good bonus is the fact it all comes upgraded with when you do it. Now on the sides, yes, it's got the spaced armor here, but it's not really effective. It's 5mm, 50mm thickness on the side, and the side of the hull, if I can get it, is 20. The sides, if something comes onto your sides, you're dead. It's that simple. Everything will penetrate you from the back, as you can see. 140, 20, 150, 30. It's pretty useless, the side armor. Frontally, it can take a hit, which was quite to my surprise. But going down onto the mass, it's about 28 tons. It's got 505 horsepower at 26,000 revs per minute. It does about 28 miles per hour, 27-28, which is very fast, surprisingly, for a near 30-ton tank. Well, it's actually a siege cannon, siege gun, or assault cannon, or assault gun, whatever you want to call it. It's got a 42 inclination. It's got quite a low, it's got 98% visibility, so you're going to be spotted quite usually. Well, we're not as bad as some tanks because they have 152%, Some other tanks have quite a bit lower visibility, which is a good thing. Anyways, you carry 38 shells on it, and with a max as you can see, I'm still new to it. With a max reloading crew, you can knock the 22 second reload time down to 17 seconds, which is actually quite a big difference. Trust me, the 20 seconds is bloody painful. It's why, well, 22 seconds, it really is painful to wait, as it gives them a chance to get maybe 3 shots off at you, depending on the tank. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to show the replay in which I think I got about 5 or 6 kills in it. And I burned quite a hefty amount of rounds. Anyways, replays. Yep, I actually came top of the team. not this one. And it's loading in. So, the Brumbar in general, I've got mixed opinions about it, I really do. In some cases it's really, really good. But in other cases I've noticed it's bloody hard. It really depends on the situation. If you got a situation where you've got friends about and you can just sit and engage, and you can take your time, it is probably one of the best vehicles ever. But if it's a fast paced game, the Brumbar is useless. It will die. It really will. So here we go, starting the match off in the Brumbar. Have the KV2, the Russian Derp. Well, now the second king of Derp, the prince of Derp. This is definitely the king of Derp now. It's that simple. It really is. Faster reload time and everything, and a better explosive shell, in my opinion. Though I'm open to controversy in that there one. Personally, I think it's a better shell type. So I'm going up here, over to C. I actually try and take a pop shot here at the M6A1 coming over. And as you see, the shell lobs, and I miss sadly, and I shit myself, think it's going to kill me. So I try to do some evasive maneuvers. Then the comet comes along, and well, you get what happens now. The comet saves my life. So pop around this corner here. T3485 there. It ricochets off me. I killed a couple of things on it. Can't remember. I got its tracks, its engine, and its driver. So when I'm reloading, I'm sitting popping up and popping around. It's a pretty nice tank, and it's pretty accurate as well due to the rifling on the barrel. Fire there. Starts a fire on it. As you can see, it just spreads everywhere and doesn't see any damage. And that's me using heat currently. So decide very soon that heat isn't working for me. It really isn't. It's taking far too many shots. As you can see, another shot ricocheted. I fire HE there. It kills the tank. Thankfully, I decide, okay, HE is my savior shell. It really is my savior. Now we go back out here to pull around the corner. And side. Okay, I'm backing off a bit. There's a Jagdpanzer there. And I realize it's not paying attention to me. So decide to move up. KV1 pops around, fire, kills it. Then it pretty much res most things, surprisingly. Thought that their Jagdpanzer over there was going to pop around and kill me. So the M4A2 decides to feel lucky. And while I'm reloading, I position myself in a good area. And that's when I get a good shot. Well, I get my shot off on and blow him sky high. Detonating his ammo, his fuel tanks, pretty much detonating everything really in that aspect. Is overly powered. Well, it's overpowered in some aspects, but is a great tank. So, continuing back out, see an SU-85 there, think, oh fuck, it's gonna kill me, definitely. But nope, missed that shot there, just missed the Sherman. Literally skimmed him, which was upsetting. So decided to pop out. And I take a pop shot here at the Sherman, finally getting it, detonating his ammunition and fuel tanks. I feel like a god at this point. They can't penetrate me, they've took a few shots at me, and I'm just killing them off one by one in general. So at this point I just feel like a freaking god. Continuing on, pop up there thinking, oh shit, I just exposed myself to that panther. I shot myself at that point. As you can see, I backed off a wee bit there and then realised, oh, it's dead. So I moved on up, slowly but surely. Like, someone, like, just keep watching. No one's there. It's up to 16. I was really cautious at this point. I was like, I can't turn in time to shoot someone if they come over that hill, or I'm dead. It's that simple, I'm dead. Backed off slightly a bit. Just thought someone was going to come around there. Thought that KV2 was going to come over, so I backed off a wee bit. Captured that point there, and I decided I'm going to try and push up a bit. See if I can get, due to the fact of my depression and the fact I can lob over high arches like here, that I can lob a shell perfectly fine at any tank there, which is great. At that point I fire and I missed the KV2. I hit right beside it because he stopped. I was hoping he would move a bit further forward, so I messed up my projection. So pop back up and thinking, oh, I'm going to get a shot off in the M4A3. As you can see, it fired a shot at me there with its 76 and it ricocheted, which was pretty good. As popping up, nope, can't take a shot at that. There's an M4 there. So M4, he tries to bait up the. I try baiting them back so I can get him with my high explosive, but he doesn't take it. Instead, the guy falls back a bit. I decide, you know what? Couple of teams there. There's not enough enemy over there to be worried about. I can see them, but they can't hit me. So, see the opportunity to get a kill. Pop up a wee bit slightly. Bang. As you can see there, I just redded everything and blacked everything out. It just decimated him. So, when I began playing the Brumbar, my first opinion was it was a heap of shite. But once I began experimenting with the shell types and enjoying different shell types, it began to become quite an impressive tank, personally. As long as you play your cards right in the Brumbar, you've got nothing to worry about. Up here, I try and take a shot at the KV2, but I miss. And as you'll see in a few seconds, this is what I mean about the armor. As I get shot in the ass, well, not in the ass, in the side. See, I wanted to pop up and get the Nash one, but then I decided, oh shit, Panzer IV, and I get hit in the side by a T-34-85 over there. As you can see, it hit me in the side of hit me there in that area, which it pretty much just decimated me. The side armor in this tank's pretty much non-existent. It really is. It was my own fault for it being so flat on the side. Maybe if I had a bit more angling on the side of it, I could have survived it by luck, or maybe just out of injury. But the Brumbar itself it's a nice tank. It really is. I'll just finish off chatting here while the Panther's in play. So the Brumbar, my thoughts on it. It is a decent tank, like it really is, but it's hard to play with. It has to be in the right situation to excel. If you put it in the wrong situations, it's quite embarrassing. Really, it's not a very good tank. Nor if you play it right, it is outstanding. As you've seen, 5 kills, ricocheting shots left and right until I got shot in the side and it died. It just went pop. But Is it worth it? It really depends on your playstyle. Yes, it's worth it if you have the type of playstyle where you're cautious, where you take aim shots and you play safe. But at the same time, if you don't, it's a new playstyle to get used to. Personally, I think it's a good tank. I would recommend it personally, but it takes a lot of getting used to play with. From my personal opinion, I've played about 10-15 matches and that there just to make this video, and it took me ages to get a good match to actually talk about it in. The Brumbar is a different tank. It'll make you rethink your playstyle. It really will. It is hard to combat if you have to face it frontally, because as soon as it fires its gun, yes, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a couple of seconds to get you, but once it fires, if it lands within a couple of feet of you, you're going to die from the fragments. It's that simple. There's that much explosive capability in it. So that's my personal issue with it. But what can you do? I enjoy the Brumbar. I do. Overall, well, I've already said my thoughts on it, but personally, on a normal scale, it was worth it. But I'm gonna leave up to choose whether you decide it's worth it or not, because I know some people don't like Derp, new Derp guns. I know some people love having Derp guns. It's all a matter of personal opinion. But the Brumbar definitely would say some new kind of Derp, making the KB2 and the ISU 152 probably the princes of Derp. Personally, that's the way I would put it. As you've seen there, its armor excels and its reload's far better and a better shell type overall, in my opinion. Anyways, I would like to say thank you to Gaijin for supporting me. I would like to say a big thank you to the content partners and the managers of it, and the marketing team to be able to make this stuff possible. I say a big thank you to everyone that watches my videos and enjoys them and subscribes and all. Anyways, thanks again. Please like and subscribe. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if there's any tank at all that you would like, just let me know and I'll do my best to get a video up about it. I'm hoping maybe to do T62 next, but I'm not sure currently on what tank I'm going to do next. I've had a few requests, but I'm trying to get them in good order. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you later for another video. Bye.